Well, welcome to your Future Me Now. You know, in the last video, I described to you why I wanted to create this thing called the Future Me Now. But now, in this video, I want to describe how I did it because it's very important that you understand the process that you're about ready to step into that is going to connect your current self into your future self. So, what happens when you even begin to think about your future? What we're doing is we're bringing your intuitive mind into place. Your intuitive mind is the part of your brain that allows you to imagine, to dream, to see in pictures, to see in images. And so we're actually beginning to activate that in perhaps ways that you haven't used it in a very long time. You used it when you were very young. And what we're going to do is re-engage that part of your brain to use this to connect to your future self. Now, what's really important as you begin to do this process is for you to understand that you are, in fact, a person in the present, but you're going to connect with somebody in the future. And what's science and neuroscience and psychiatry and psychology have all proven is that as humans, we look at that person in the future as somebody who's a complete stranger. Now, that might sound odd to you because you're thinking, well, that's me. But the reality is our brains cannot connect to that person. And so we have to begin to develop a relationship. In a sense, you're going from an old identity, who you are today, into a new identity. And you're going to connect to that person in a way that's very personal. And there's going to raise some tension. And there's going to be some pressure in this because you're just now beginning to learn how to develop that relationship. You know, a great example of this is I love to use when anybody is kind of confused about how this works. I share with them the story. In the late 1980s, I met this lady. Her name is Diane. And I was attracted to her and we went on dates. And one day I realized, wow, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And I wanted to ask her to marry me. Now, that was a huge risk. There was a possibility she was going to say no. There was possibility of failure. But I was willing to step into that and risk that in knowing, even though I didn't know the future of what it was going to be like to be with her, I knew that it was something that I really wanted to do, and I was willing to be courageous to do it. Well, the good news is that she's still with me 33 years later. This is us on our wedding day. Diane and I married and have been married for 33 years. And it has been an amazing ride to get to know her and to understand and grow in her in the future. It's the same way with what you are about ready to step into in your own self. So now I'm going to introduce you to another partner of ours, FutureMe.org. FutureMe.org is a platform that provides an opportunity for you to connect to your future using a video. Now, what you will do is down below, there are instructions about how to sign up for this website. It's a website platform, but you're going to want to go ahead and upload their app and put it on your phone. And once you do this, there are instructions below about how to record your very first video to yourself. Now, just like we were just describing to you about this relationship building, what we are going to do is instruct you how to step into your future, but we have to do it in a way that is really a baby step. And by that, I mean, what we want to do is just keep it very simple and very fun and engage on the very first time in a way that you can do it and simply get some response and some understanding of how this future me process works. And so what you'll do is you'll upload the app and you will do a future me video to yourself that's going to go out 1 week. So when you record the video, you'll record it. You only can record the video for 1 minute. So this is a very simple process, very easy. You record that video, and what we want you to do is connect with your future self and just ask yourself and answer the question of what is the one thing that you want to do in that week, that you want to accomplish more than anything else. We have a question down below that leads you into asking yourself that question, recording the video, and sending that video to the future. That video will actually come back. You'll get a notification on your email, and you get to review that email when you actually arrive into your future. Now, this is free, it's confidential, and once again, once you connect and create this account is something that you can use over and over again to actually create your own future me journal. So go ahead and read the instructions below. Don't wait. Don't be intimidated. Don't let fear trap you into not doing this. And know that this is really between you and your future self. So congratulations on setting up your future me framework. And the future is yours. It's bright and it's exciting, and you're going to be able to step into it with complete confidence. Take care.